In the constant battle to keep our digital world secure, what if our best line of defense wasn't a person, but a new kind of intelligence? Today, we're going to dive into how AI is being used to find and fix the critical vulnerabilities that honestly put all of us at risk.
This really gets to the heart of the whole problem. For decades, it's felt like cybersecurity has been a reactive game, right? A constant race to patch holes, but only after they've been found. So what if we could finally get ahead? To understand how, we first got to grasp the sheer scale of the challenge we're really up against.
And that leads us right into our first section, the vulnerability overload. And it's not just a small leak we're talking about, it's more like a digital flood. And right now, security pros are just trying to keep their heads above water. Here's the fundamental mismatch. Every single piece of software we use, from your phone's operating system to your banking apps, can have these hidden flaws or vulnerabilities, but the number of skilled security experts who can find these really deep, complex issues is incredibly small. They're facing this constantly growing mountain of code to review, and it's impossible to keep up. And this number right here, it's just astounding. So get this, using a new AI model, one team recently found over 500 vulnerabilities in live running code. And these weren't simple little bugs. These were serious issues that had gone completely undetected for decades, even though human experts had reviewed the code. It just goes to show you, there are critical gaps that even the best people just can't see.
Okay, so this raises a pretty fair question. Don't we already have automated tools for this kind of thing? And, well, we do, but they have a crucial limitation. Let's break down exactly why the old tools just aren't cutting it anymore.
The standard approach is something called static analysis. Now, think of it like a beat cop on patrol. It's really good at spotting the known, obvious problems, like an exposed password or some outdated encryption, because it's just matching code against a checklist of known bad patterns. But what about the crimes nobody has ever seen before?
And right here, this is the key difference. Static analysis, the old way, is rule-based. It only finds what it's been told to look for. But AI analysis? Well, that's like a detective. It doesn't just check a list. It actually reasons about the code, understanding the context, the intent, and how data flows through the whole application. And that's how it finds those subtle, complex flaws that rule-based tools were never, ever designed to see.
So if the old way is the beat cop, well, it's time to meet the detective. This brings us to a whole new kind of defender that's really changing the game. This new AI capability is designed to be a partner to security teams. It doesn't just flag problems and walk away. It reads the code, finds a potential issue, and this is the really cool part, it even suggests a specific software patch to fix it. Then, that suggestion gets passed to a human developer who makes the final decision.
Okay, so how does this AI detective actually work? I mean, how does it avoid all the noise and the false alarms that plague the older tools and just get straight to the real issues?
The process starts with scanning and reasoning, just like a human researcher would. Then, it identifies a potential vulnerability. But here's the game-changing step. It then tries to prove itself wrong. This self-verification step is designed to filter out all those false alarms that drive developers crazy. And only if the finding holds up does it suggest a patch. And most importantly, a human developer always makes the final call.
Now, this level of capability, it naturally leads us to a much bigger and way more complicated conversation. We are entering an AI arms race. And this kind of technology is an incredibly powerful tool for everyone involved. We have to be really clear about this. An AI that is this good at finding hidden flaws in code can be used by the people who want to fix them and by the people who want to exploit them. This quote from the AI's creators gets right to the heart of the dilemma. And let's make no mistake, attackers will use AI to find exploitable weaknesses faster than ever before. This is not some hypothetical threat. This is the new reality of cybersecurity. And that is exactly why this tool is being released now. The strategy is to empower the defenders first, the security teams, the open source maintainers, the developers. By giving them a powerful tool to find and patch these weaknesses before an attacker can, the hope is to tip the scales. It's all about arming the right side first. So what does all this mean for the bigger picture? Where's this all heading? It's really about securing the future by fundamentally changing how we approach code safety.
The ultimate goal here isn't just to play a more effective game of whack-a-mole with bugs. It's to raise the security baseline for everyone. Just imagine if most of the world's code was regularly scanned by an AI that can find these deep, hidden issues.
the entire digital ecosystem would become so much more resilient, and the risk of a successful attack would go down for all of us. And that leaves us with one final thought. We are entering an era where our code and the AI that analyzes it are evolving together at a breathtaking pace. The question is no longer if AI will be used in the security arms race, but who will use it more effectively: the people building our digital world or the ones trying to tear it down. The race is on.